17 royal insiders who spilled Queen Elizabeth's power secrets. Queen Elizabeth's reign from 1952 until her passing in 2022 was marked by a strong sense of duty and a commitment to her role as the head of the British monarchy. Throughout her time on the throne, she worked within the confines of the constitutional boundaries, her power being more symbolic and unifying rather than political in the day-to-day governance of the country. However, the inner workings of the monarchy, including the Queen's personal influence and the subtle way she wielded her considerable soft power, have always been a topic of fascination. Several insiders, ranging from former palace staff to royal biographers, have offered glimpses into her methods of leadership and influence. Here are some individuals who have shared insights into the Queen's role and the nature of her influence. Number 1. Mr. Robert Lacey. With a career spanning decades, Robert Lacey has established himself as one of the foremost authorities on the British royal family. Through extensive research and access to insider sources, Lacey has provided invaluable insights into the reign of the late Queen Elizabeth. In his critically acclaimed biographies and historical accounts, he shed light on Her Majesty's leadership style, her management of family affairs, and her role as the unifying figure of the Commonwealth nations. Lacey's works, such as Majesty and the Crown companion books, offer a nuanced portrayal of the Queen's approach to her constitutional duties. He revealed how she adeptly navigated the delicate balance between tradition and modernity, adapting the monarchy to remain relevant while upholding its core values. Lacey also explored the Queen's relationships with her prime ministers, from Winston Churchill to Tony Blair, highlighting her ability to provide counsel and continuity through periods of political turbulence. Number 2. Ms. Sally Bedell Smith. American author of Elizabeth the Queen, The Life of a Modern Monarch, Sally Bedell Smith, an esteemed American biographer, offered a comprehensive and intimate portrayal of the late Queen Elizabeth. Through extensive research and interviews with those close to the royal family, Smith provided a unique perspective on the Queen's personal life, her relationships, and her approach to leadership. In her meticulously researched biography, Smith explored the Queen's upbringing and the influences that shaped her sense of duty and commitment to the crown. She delved into the Queen's formative years during World War II, where she witnessed firsthand the sacrifices of her subjects and developed a deep understanding of the monarchy's role in uniting the nation. Smith also shed light on the Queen's marriage to Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, and their partnership in navigating the challenges of the modern world. She offered insights into the Queen's parenting style and her efforts to prepare her children, including King Charles, for their future roles within the royal family. Number 3. Mr. Andrew Maher. Andrew Maher, a respected British journalist and broadcaster, offered a unique perspective on the late Queen Elizabeth's reign through his acclaimed documentary series, The Diamond Queen, and the accompanying book of the same name. With unprecedented access to the royal household and extensive research, Marr explored the Queen's life, her impact on Britain and the world, and her subtle yet profound use of power. In his documentary and book, Marr delved into the Queen's early years, her ascension to the throne, and her unwavering commitment to her role as a monarch. He shed light on her personal qualities such as her sense of duty, her resilience in the face of adversity, and her ability to adapt to changing times while preserving the monarchy's traditions. Marr also examined the Queen's relationships with her prime ministers, from Winston Churchill to David Cameron, highlighting her ability to provide counsel and guidance based on her vast experience and institutional knowledge. He explored her role in diplomatic relations, her efforts to strengthen the Commonwealth, and her impact on the global stage as a symbol of stability and continuity. Number 4. Mr. Ben Pylot, author of The Queen, Elizabeth II, and the Monarchy. Ben Pymlot's seminal work, The Queen, Elizabeth II, and the Monarchy, provided a comprehensive and insightful examination of the late Queen Elizabeth's reign, particularly in the latter half of the 20th century. As a renowned historian and biographer, Pymlott shed light on the Queen's adaptability, her influence on the monarchy, and her role in shaping the institution's relevance in a rapidly changing world. Through meticulous research and access to insider sources, Pimlott explored the Queen's navigation of pivotal moments in British history, such as the Suez Crisis, the Falklands War, and the transition from the British Empire to the Commonwealth. He delved into her relationships with her prime ministers, her handling of constitutional crises, and her ability to provide a steady hand during turbulent times. Pimlott also offered insights into the Queen's personal life, her marriage to Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, and her approach to parenting and family affairs. He shed light on the challenges she faced in balancing her public duties with her private life and her efforts to maintain a sense of normalcy amidst the constant scrutiny of the public eye. Number 5. Mr. Paul Burl, former footman and butler to the royals. Paul Burl, who served as a footman to the late Queen Elizabeth and later as a butler to the late Princess Diana, offered a unique and intimate perspective on the inner workings of the royal household. Through his years of service and close proximity to the royal family, Burl gained first-hand insights into the Queen's personal life, her leadership style, and the dynamics within the palace walls. In his memoir, A Royal Duty, and through numerous interviews, Burl shared behind-the-scenes details of the Queen's daily routine, her interactions with staff, and her approach to managing the royal household. He shed light on her attention to detail, her high standards of professionalism, and her ability to lead by example, inspiring loyalty and dedication from those who served her. Burl also provided insights into the Queen's relationship with her children and grandchildren, including King Charles and his sons Princes William and Harry. He offered a glimpse into the Queen's parenting style and her efforts to instill values and prepare the younger generations for their future roles within the monarchy. Number 6. Ms. Tina Brown, author of the Diana Chronicles. While primarily focused on the life and legacy of the late Princess Diana, Brown's work also offered valuable insights into the dynamics between Diana and other members of the royal household, including the late Queen Elizabeth. In her book, Brown shed light on the tensions that arose between Diana and the Queen, particularly in the aftermath of Diana's acrimonious divorce from King Charles, then Prince of Wales. She revealed how the Queen, ever mindful of her role as the head of the monarchy, struggled to balance her desire to maintain family unity with the need to uphold the institution's traditions and values. Brown also explored the Queen's reaction to Diana's untimely death in 1997, highlighting the monarch's initial missteps in gauging the public's outpouring of grief and her eventual decision to address the nation in a televised speech. This incident, according to Brown, underscored the Queen's ability to adapt and evolve in response to changing societal expectations, a trait that characterized her long reign. Number 7. Ms. Angela Kelly, the Queen's personal assistant and senior dresser. For over 2 decades, Angela Kelly enjoyed a unique and intimate relationship with the late Queen Elizabeth, serving as her personal assistant and senior dresser. In her book, The Other Side of the Coin, The Queen, the Dresser, and the Wardrobe, Kelly offered a rare glimpse into the private life of the monarch, shedding light on her leadership style and the subtle ways in which she exerted her influence. Kelly's account painted a portrait of a woman who was deeply committed to her role as the head of the monarchy, yet possessed a warm and approachable demeanor behind closed doors. She revealed how the Queen's attention to detail and meticulous planning extended beyond her public duties, ensuring that every aspect of her life adhered to the highest standards of excellence. Kelly provided insights into the Queen's personal preferences and quirks, such as her fondness for bright colors and her aversion to certain fabrics or styles. These details offered a humanizing perspective on the monarch, showcasing her as a woman with distinct tastes and opinions, even within the confines of her public persona. Number 8. Mr. Jonathan Dimble, broadcaster and writer. As a respected broadcaster and writer, Jonathan Dimble gained unprecedented access to the late Queen Elizabeth and her inner circle, resulting in his seminal work, The Prince of Wales, a biography. While primarily focused on King Charles' life and role within the monarchy, Dimbleby's book also offered valuable insights into the Queen's leadership style and her relationship with her heir apparent. Dimbleby explored the tensions that arose between the Queen and her eldest son, particularly during the tumultuous period of King Charles' divorce from Princess Diana. He shed light on the Queen's efforts to maintain a delicate balance between her duty as the head of the monarchy and her role as a mother, navigating the complex family dynamics with diplomacy and discretion. Dimbleby also delved into the Queen's approach to mentoring and preparing King Charles for his eventual ascension to the throne. He revealed how the monarch sought to impart her wisdom and experience while also encouraging her son to forge his path, and adapt the monarchy to changing societal expectations. Number 9. Mr. Peter Morgan, creator and writer of the Crown series. While not an insider in the traditional sense, Peter Morgan, the creator and writer of the acclaimed Netflix series The Crown, has extensively researched and dramatized the life of the late Queen Elizabeth. Through his meticulous attention to detail and extensive interviews with those close to the royal family, Morgan has offered a compelling portrayal of the Queen's leadership style and her exercise of influence within the confines of her constitutional role. In the series, Morgan explores the Queen's relationships with her prime ministers from Winston Churchill to Tony Blair, highlighting the delicate balance she maintained between her ceremonial duties and her ability to offer counsel and guidance based on her vast experience and institutional knowledge. He showcases the respect and deference she commanded from political leaders across the ideological spectrum. Number 10. Mr. Matthew Dennison, author of The Queen, An Elegant New Biography of Her Majesty Elizabeth II. In his biography, The Queen, An Elegant New Biography of Her Majesty Elizabeth II, Matthew Dennison provides a comprehensive and nuanced exploration of the late monarch's life and reign. Drawing from extensive research and interviews, Dennison offers valuable insights into the Queen's leadership style and her exercise of influence within the constraints of her constitutional role. One of the central themes explored in Dennison's work is the Queen's commitment to her duty as the head of the monarchy. He delves into her sense of obligation to the institution, tracing its roots to her upbringing and the profound impact of World War II on her formative years. Dennison portrays the Queen as a steadfast figure who embodied the virtues of service, resilience, and dignity, even in the face of personal challenges and family rifts. Number 11. Mr. Clive Irving, author of The Last Queen. In his thought-provoking work, The Last Queen, Clive Irving offers a unique perspective on the reign of the late Queen Elizabeth, exploring her role as the head of the monarchy in an ever-changing world. Through extensive research and interviews, Irving provides valuable insights into the Queen's leadership style and her ability to adapt the monarchy to the demands of the modern era. One of the central themes explored in Irving's book is the Queen's unwavering commitment to preserving the relevance and continuity of the monarchy in the face of shifting societal expectations. He highlights the monarch's pragmatic approach, which allowed her to embrace change while still upholding the institution's core values and traditions. Irving delves into the Queen's relationships with her prime ministers, revealing how she navigated the delicate balance between her ceremonial duties and her ability to offer counsel and guidance based on her vast experience and institutional knowledge. Number 12. Mr. William Shawcross, biographer of the Queen Mother. As the author of the official biography of Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, William Shawcross gained unique insights into the dynamics and inner workings of the British royal family. While his work primarily focused on the life of the late Queen Mother, Shawcross's extensive research and interviews also shed light on the reign of her daughter, the late Queen Elizabeth II. In his book, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, the official biography, Shawcross explores the close relationship between the Queen and her mother, highlighting the profound influence the Queen Mother had on shaping the monarch's sense of duty and commitment to her role. He reveals how the Queen Mother's unwavering support and guidance during the tumultuous years of World War II and its aftermath helped shape the young Elizabeth's resilience and determination. Number 13. Mr. Hugo Vickers, royal historian and biographer. As a renowned royal historian and biographer, Hugo Vickers has dedicated a significant portion of his career to exploring the lives and legacies of members of the British royal family. While his works have focused on various individuals, including King Edward VIII and the Duchess of Windsor, Vickers has also offered valuable insights into the reign of the late Queen Elizabeth II and her interactions with her relatives. In his book, The Crown Dissected, Vickers provides a comprehensive analysis of the acclaimed Netflix series The Crown, examining the historical accuracy of its portrayal of the Queen's life and reign. Through his extensive research and expertise, Vickers offers a nuanced perspective on the Queen's relationships with her family members, including her husband, Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, and her children, particularly King Charles and Princess Anne. Number 14. Ms. Katie Nicholl, royal correspondent and author. As a veteran royal correspondent and author, Katie Nicholl has spent years covering the British royal family, gaining valuable insights into their personal lives and the inner workings of the monarchy. In her various works, including Kate, the Future Queen, and Harry, Life, Loss, and Love, Nichol has offered a unique perspective on the late Queen Elizabeth's relationships with her grandchildren and the challenges she faced in navigating the rapidly changing landscape of the monarchy. In her writing, Nichol explores the Queen's role as the family's matriarch, shedding light on her efforts to maintain unity and continuity despite the personal challenges and scandals that plagued the younger generations of royals. She delves into the Queen's relationships with her grandchildren, particularly King Charles' sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, offering insights into the monarch's efforts to prepare them for their future roles within the monarchy. Number 15. Ms. Ingrid Seward, Editor-in-Chief of Majesty Magazine. As the Editor-in-Chief of Majesty Magazine, Ingrid Seward has dedicated her career to chronicling the lives and legacies of members of the British royal family. Over the decades, Seward has gained valuable insights into the inner workings of the monarchy, including the reign of the late Queen Elizabeth and her interactions with her family members. In her various books, including The Queen's Speech and Prince Philip Revealed, Seward offers a unique perspective on the Queen's leadership style and her ability to navigate the complexities of her role as the head of the monarchy. She sheds light on the Queen's commitment to her duties, portraying her as a figure who embodied the virtues of service, resilience, and dignity, even in the face of personal challenges and family rifts. Seward also explores the Queen's relationships with her children and grandchildren, delving into the dynamics within the royal family and the monarch's efforts to instill the values of tradition and continuity in the younger generations. Number 16. Mr. Craig Brown, author of 99 Glimpses of Princess Margaret. While not directly focused on the late Queen Elizabeth, Craig Brown's acclaimed book, 99 Glimpses of Princess Margaret, offers valuable insights into the dynamics within the British royal family and, by extension, the Queen's role as the family's matriarch and the head of the monarchy. In his unconventional biographical approach, Brown presents a kaleidoscopic view of Princess Margaret's life, drawing from a myriad of sources and perspectives. Through this lens, he indirectly sheds light on the Queen's relationships with her younger sister and the challenges she faced in navigating the complexities of family dynamics within the confines of her constitutional role. Brown explores the tensions that arose between the Queen and Princess Margaret, highlighting the monarch's efforts to maintain unity and continuity within the royal family, while also upholding the traditions and values of the institution she represented. He touches upon the Queen's pragmatic approach to addressing personal and familial rifts, showcasing her ability to navigate these challenges with diplomacy and discretion. Number 17. Ms. Penny Junor, Royal Biographer. As a veteran royal biographer, Penny Junor has dedicated her career to exploring the lives and legacies of members of the British royal family. While her works have focused on various individuals, including Prince William and Prince Harry, Junor's also offered valuable insights into the reign of the late Queen Elizabeth and her interactions with her family members. In her book, The Firm, The Troubled Life of the House of Windsor, Junor delves into the inner workings of the monarchy, shedding light on the Queen's leadership style and her efforts to maintain unity and continuity within the royal family. She explores the challenges the Queen faced in navigating personal and familial rifts, such as the highly publicized breakdown of King Charles' marriage to Princess Diana, and the monarch's pragmatic approach to addressing these issues while upholding the dignity of the institution. From respected biographers and historians to former palace staff and royal correspondents, their collective perspectives have shed light on the complexities of the monarch's role and her ability to navigate the challenges of her time with grace, wisdom, and a commitment to duty. While operating within the confines of a constitutional monarchy, the Queen wielded considerable soft power through subtle diplomatic means, commanding respect and admiration from world leaders and her subjects alike. So what do you think? Did these insider perspectives change your perception of the late Queen Elizabeth and her exercise of power? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.